We are recording. So when you came in, you had this idea in your head that the ball weighed a ton. You were pushing like really hard on the first stroke, and on the backstroke you were just like falling kind of asleep, right? So we said, forget that. You gotta create energy on your backstroke. I showed you some of the guys on tour, and immediately you were able to emulate that stroke once I showed you the graph, right? It's a pop. A good stroke feels like a pop. So once we said, okay, now you know how to pop it. Now how are you going to control distance? Well, you're going to control distance with the
Length of the swing.
length of the swing. So we said, put a ball down, get a foot between your feet, and really the drill to control your distance is right toe, same distance the other side, equals 10 feet. You do that 10 times in a row. Go for one. Remember, fast and slow on it. Fast back and feel slow through. Somebody on tour said the putting stroke feels like fast, slow, nice pop. Now, 20 feet is really hands to the middle of the thighs on the backswing, and or brain sends message to body to stop putter past the right foot, right? Just outside the right foot. That's your 20 footer. You're gonna practice that drill like it's the Bible.
Yeah.
You need to know how far your ball goes when you pull the trigger to your right toe and how far it goes when you're outside. And you need that benchmark on a 10-foot stem. Something not like a super slow green or a super fast green. You gotta have a benchmark. Now when you go to a new course, it doesn't take you till the 18th green to find out it's a slow course.
Yeah.
All you do is you go to the practice green. Oh, your 10-foot putt only goes 8 feet here. Okay, well I gotta hit it all day long. A little bit harder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that takes care of the pop, and it takes care of your distance control. Now we said, God Almighty, your posture was awful, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to get you at a point where you're able to use your core to move the putter.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you came in, you're so close to the ball. If I had you move the putter with your core, you're gonna have a huge arc, huge rotation, huge everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And that's why you see some pros, they go crazy and they go all the way down because they want to be straight back, straight through, but they want a core move.
Yeah.
They don't want the hands in the stroke.
Yeah.
If they have to control the putter with the hands when they're putting for $1 million, they're screwed. Those hands will shake.
Yeah.
So tighten the core, get in your new posture where you have the elbows way in and they're constricted against your body. You really need to constrict your hip, right? You have a foot, at least a foot over here. Let me change the view. You have a foot between your feet, and you have almost a foot, but really a grip from the heel of the putter to the line of your toes. From this position, and remember that we want weight on the right foot, right?
Right. That's right.
On the right foot. From this position, you're set for a slight draw with the core where the hands do nothing, and you're gonna go inside out. So it brings me to our next drill, which is take the putter and create a gate with 2 tees ahead of the putter, right? Put 2 tees in the ground. Don't make them too tight to where it's impossible, but make them tight enough to where you'll notice whether you're cutting by hitting this tee or overhooking if you hit the tee on the toe. That's the drill that gives you good feedback on your path. Last but not least, I want you to realize how little you need your hands to actually make a putt that's 10 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So get yourself the the crab claw drill where you're at the bottom and at the top. It's pointing at your belly, the toe is up. You engage the elbows and then you rotate this putter. Make sure you have a pretty tight grip, like a 10 on both, and make some putts. About 10 foot. I mean, I don't want you to practice that for like 40 feet.
Right.
Nice. So, if with all this, you're not shaving 4 strokes, I would be surprised. Because really, your consistency is going to go way up the roof when you constrict yourself.
Yeah.
That's where I want you on short putts.
Yeah.
Remember, long putts, lag putts, tall, feely goosey is okay.
Mhm.
Short putts, constriction.
Yeah.
Feel constricted, feel tense. This is a little bit loose, right? The hands are still a little bit loose.
Yeah.
Maybe a 6 on the thumb, like we said.
Yeah.
But here it's like loose. It's not constricted.
Yeah.
So you constrict the shoulders, the abs, the lower back, all of that as effort area. It is tense. And this is a little bit loose,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
The fingers, these
Little bit.
fingers here are loose.
A little bit. And that was loose.
And then let me know how that goes.